Before I turn the podium over to Dr. Toomey, I want to take just a moment to address a recent data reporting concern involving the Georgia Department of Public Health's website. I have said from the very beginning that we are making decisions based on data, science, and the advice of public health officials like Dr. Toomey. We are committed to full transparency and honesty as we weather this healthcare crisis. Georgia families, businesses, local leaders, and the press deserve accurate data, and I know that Dr. Toomey's team is working around the clock to collect, sort, and produce that information. We are truly blessed to have one of the best public health directors in the nation leading our state through this pandemic, and her team is working around the clock to ensure the health and well-being of all Georgians. They are taking massive amounts of data from countless sources, putting them into accessible format under a global spotlight, all at breakneck speed. Please afford them some patience, and please steer clear of personal attacks. We are all in this fight together.